Smoke rings in a beat-up bar, heartstrings pulled apart. A lonely fool looking for a spark, matchbook on the table. Some endings you just can't see. I stayed wild and you stayed free. That's the way we were born to be. I'll always think of you. When it hurts, let it hurt. When it burns, let it burn. Your leaving is the flame on the gasoline, but the goodbye scars on me, burning like a wildfire. You were looking for a new life, burning like a wildfire. I was living in a dark time. You can't hold back a storm like that. Memories turned to ashes, burning like a wildfire. Why you gotta make it burn? The summer sun was being you. You ran around and I stayed true. The kind of wild you can't put into a bedside picture frame. When it hurts, let it hurt. When it burns, let it burn. Your leaving is a flame on the gasoline, but the goodbye scars on me, burning like a wildfire. You were looking for a new light, burning like a wildfire. I was living in a dark time. You can't hold back a storm like that. Memories turn to ashes, burning like a wildfire. Why you gotta make it burn? Turn the headlights to the past. Anything to get that goodbye back. When the heat burns way too fast for a love like ours to last. Oh, why you gotta make it burn? Why you gotta make it burn? Burning like a wildfire. You were looking for a new light, burning like a wildfire. I was living in a dark time. You can't hold back a storm like that. Memories turn to ashes, burning like a wildfire. Why you gotta make it burn? Why you gotta make it burn?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Monday, I was dragging like a rusty old wagon. Tires all flattened, got it down back. This late night red eye overtime habit. Tuesday, Wednesday, no better. Thursday, felt like forever. This struggle bus gotta lead to something. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello, Friday, I could kiss you. Put my lips on a long neck, drink a little of my my paycheck. Jackpot, jukebox, when I hear that throwback. George Jones takes me way back, like a Kodak. And I'm smiling, cause you're right on time. And finally, hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a past blue and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The work weeks work me way too hard. I'm gonna toast you with a Pabst to two and thank the good Lord for this bar. Maybe I'll ask a cowboy to dance. Yeah, I think I see my chance. Staring from across the room, looking like he's in a dancing mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you. The weekend really gets me in the mood. Hello Friday, I could kiss you.
Hello, Friday, and welcome to the weekend, Memorial Day weekend. Shayna G kicking us off with the Friday anthem song, and Wildfire by Jonathan Williams getting us started tonight. I'm going to be interviewing Jonathan Williams this summer. That's going to happen in August the 15th, actually. We just confirmed that today. So that's going to be a great interview. He's got some great music, and that's all we play on this radio station, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. And boy, do I have a great live show for you tonight. 3 hours of the best in new country music and 2 great interviews as well. First, I'm going to be talking to Terry Melanson in the bottom half of this hour. Then in hour number 2, I'm going to be talking to Flo Durrell. They're both from New Brunswick, and they are both fantastic country music artists. You're going to get to hear the stories behind their songs and lots of great music on the radio tonight. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, Down the Road Radio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, Tailgate Country Radio from Canada, Radio 94.3 in Sweden, Soundwave1Radio.com, Hot and Funky Radio, and KDubRadio.com. I'm also on all the major streaming services. Just search The Tim Kelly Show on Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, wherever you stream music, and you will be listening to what I call New Country's Best. Let's get back to some of that New Country's Best music. This gentleman is making his radio debut tonight on The Tim Kelly Show. He is Aaron Hymes. That is Hymes, and his song is called Nashville on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Driving down south on 71, praying to God that this song is the one. You're tossing, turning in the bed at night, hoping the wife and kids are alright. Well, time to close your eyes and say goodnight, and prayers to the Father, making your heart right. You dream of adventure, both near and far. You're on the road music, shiny lights, people dancing and making time go by. The sun comes up and the city lays back down. You packed your bags, you're heading back to your hometown. Well, time to close your eyes and say goodnight and prayers to the Father, making your heart right. You dream of adventure, both near and far. You're on the road to Nashville, remember who you are. So keep on singing and keep on believing and keep on wishing on the shooting star. You ask God to guide you and be in your heart. He'll stand right beside you, meet you where you are. Time to close your eyes and say goodnight and prayers to the Father, making your heart right. You dream of adventure, both near and far. You're on the road to Nashville, remember who you are.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
They were sitting in a pile of junk, headed for the city dump, when they caught the eye of an old man passing by. He shook his head in disbelief, mumbled through his gritted teeth, as a flood of memories filled his aging mind. Then he yelled out to the young man, loading up that pickup truck, as he walked up to those old size tins and picked them up. They're more than a piece of leather covered up in mud, camouflage stained in blood, walked through fire, been drenched by rain, felt a thunder laced in pain. No tongue can tell the hell they've been through in the life of a soldier's boots. Well, there's a pair like these sitting by my bed. They heard every prayer I said from Vietnam to Alabama. Well, I had mine on just the other day. I had to wipe a tear away for those not as lucky as I am. It's only by the grace of God I can put them on today, 'cause some still had them on when they carried them away. They're more than a piece of leather covered up in mud, camouflage stained in blood, walked through fire, been drenched by rain, felt the thunder laced in pain. No tongue can tell the hell they've been through in the life of a soldier's boots. I can't believe that you're throwing them away. If your grandpa's boots could talk, son, this is what they'd say.
They're more than a piece of leather covered up in mud, camouflage stained in blood. They've walked through fire, been drenched by rain, felt the thunder laced in pain. No tongue can tell the hell they've been through in the life of a soldier's boots. Oh, no tongue can tell the hell they've been through in the life of a soldier's boots.
Soldier's blues.
He is my good friend Bo Hazard, and I just got that song today. He said, just in time for Memorial Day. Boy, he wasn't kidding. That song came in this morning, and it makes it on the radio tonight, just in time for Memorial Day. It is called Soldier's Boots, and thanks to our soldiers that keep us safe in this country and protect our freedoms so we can do radio shows like this. We appreciate each and every one of you and our veterans in the military as well. We know Branson loves their veterans. They do Veterans Week here in Branson, not just Veterans Day. So they do it right here in the live show capital of the world, that is for sure. I am broadcasting from the live show capital of the world in Branson, Missouri on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Come on over to YouTube as well at KICR Indie Country Radio. You get to see a lot of what happens in Branson. Right behind me, we've got a lot of great entertainment here, fun things to do. It's all right behind me in a 20-minute mini movie you can watch while you're listening to the radio show as well. And back on April the 4th, I interviewed this next gentleman. He is 13 years young from North Carolina, a musical prodigy. He's got a brand new song out that is fire. It is called Sing Me Home. Michael Schott on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I just sing me home. I can almost smell my mama's southern cooking, cast iron skillets on the fire. Hear those Sunday church bells ringing. Hallelujah sings the choir. Sometimes I get that lonesome feeling. I ain't got the time and it's too far to drive. When I need a dose of down-home healing, all I have to do is close my eyes and I sing me home. I just sing me home. I can see that boat dock on the river where she kissed me that first time. It still burns inside me like an ember when I hear that old steel guitar whine. Sometimes I get that lonesome feeling. I ain't got the time and it's too far to drive. When I need a dose of down-home healing, all I have to do is close my eyes and I sing me home. I just sing, yeah, sing me home. Sometimes I get that lonesome feeling, and I ain't got the time, and it's too far to drive. When I need a dose of down-home healing, all I have to do is close my eyes. I get a little closer with every line. It's where I come from, it's a state of mind.
Trevino, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing you country's best.
While the planes are met with our soldiers, they're all standing tall to salute their flag grade cargo. They are precious, one and all. With the bodies of our loved ones, we stand in prideful sorrow, and without their sacrifice, there would be no tomorrow. Our flag flies in Dover. Our flag flies in Dover. They're trying to pull down our nation and our brave guard at their stations. They gave all to us and they laid it on the line to let our freedom shine. Our flag flies in Dover, and the flags that drape our soldiers, they put their lives in the way for us to keep living our way. They paid with their bodies, but their brave hearts belong to us. Oh, we grieve for them with our broken hearts. With our broken hearts. Our flag flies in Dover. Our flag flies in Dover. Freedom is shining on our fallen soldiers with their sweat and pride. Their sweat and pride. Praise our flag for their faithful honor. Let our flag fly.
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday. I am playing the best in new country music tonight, and we've got some great interviews tonight as well. Terry Mellinson is joining us on the program. How are you tonight, my friend?
Hello, Tim. I am doing just great here up in Canada.
Good to have you on the program tonight. You are from New Brunswick, and Michael Richard, we want to give him a big shout out for setting up this interview. I know he's been excited, as I have, for us to be able to get together and talk and play your great songs.
Also, thank goodness for Michael for having, introduced my music to you. And luckily, you did, I think, like the song. So, here we are talking.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the songs, and especially the second one we're going to play tonight, Pack Your Bags. He loves it, and I do too. That's a great song.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about the others too here in just a moment. But up there in New Brunswick, Moncton, is that how you say your town?
Yes, Moncton. Yeah, it's in,
Moncton?
we're in New Brunswick, just next door to Maine. That's typically what I tell people. And and yeah, I was just outdoors doing some garden work, and you know what? I was looking at the temperature. So what is that in Fahrenheit? So when I converted it, said it was 57.
Yep.
So you just cool enough, but nice enough to be doing yard work. We just recently started having nights where it's not freezing up, so it's starting to be nice, and it's great.
Oh man, the winters that you guys have up there, you take 57 all day long, huh?
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, that's warm to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Your music is pretty hot. Tell me how you got started in country music.
Well, I think it goes way back. I think I'm almost afraid to say more than 35 years ago.
Okay.
But I grew up listening to country music, and where I grew up in the city of Moncton, we were fortunate to have country radio. Even my parents had cable TV. We were fortunate to have the Nashville Network. So I grew up watching the Ralph Emery Show and all these up-and-coming artists. And I was heavily influenced by, the music at the time, mid-'80s up until the '90s. And so I always wanted to be a singer. And eventually into high school, started playing guitar and started, dabbling in a few bands and kept going all the way through. So yes, I mean, this like I said, started 35 years ago or so, and I did a couple of albums with a local folk group. That was mostly in French, and for those who don't know, in New Brunswick, Canada, a lot of people speak both English and French. And me, my first language is French, but I do speak English as well. And if you look up my music online, you will notice that I do record in both languages. But yes, I had this dream someday going to Nashville and doing it my way, doing my album like I wanted to. It took a couple of years to get the songs together, write them, co-write them, and make the trip down there and do it. And this is what you've got before you on your show are 4 songs that were recorded in Nashville, and for which I'm very proud.
Yeah, those are awesome songs, and I thought that was French when I saw on your timeline it says see translation, or you could do the translation thing. I figured that was French Canadian. I interviewed another one of the artists not too long ago that Michael sent to me, and she's had some of her music in French as well. And so that's good stuff, and we were talking off the air, all of the other radio stations that we're putting you on tonight, you're getting on 11 total. They love country music in all these other countries, don't they? It is universal for sure.
Yes, country music is a universal language. It doesn't matter where you are around the world. As we were chatting earlier and saying, there are fans around the world.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. 35 years of doing this. You've been doing it a long time, but you're not new to it. But yeah, being an independent artist, it really has its benefits in the fact that you can be the kind of artist that you want to be and write the kind of music that you think's going to resonate with people.
Yes, sir, that's true. And obviously when we record, you can hear our influences, right? I mean, a lot of my influences from the 80s and 90s, and it is a bit reflected in my music. But at the same time, there is a strong market down home here. People still love traditional country music. They're not as keen on the newer country, but so for an artist who records this more traditional style country music, there is still a market, and people will buy up your albums or not CDs nowadays. It's likely either a USB stick or they'll find you on YouTube or somewhere, but they'll still support your music and they're still seeking it.
Yeah, and we're getting them accustomed to this new country. My tagline for this radio program and this station is called New Country's Best. I try to pick the top tier talent out there, and I know in about 30 seconds if it's going to go on the radio, and I had no problem putting yours in here tonight. 3 songs that we can definitely say New Country's Best behind, my friend.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the artists like you that are, doing their part to keep this country music alive, and traditional sounding country too. That 90s country is the reason I got into country radio. I thought it was really good, and we're still talking about it 35 years from now, aren't we?
Yes, that was definitely a great era for country music.
Yeah, and if your music resonates with folks to that point where 35 years from now we're still talking about it, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Well, that'd be just great.
You're getting noticed, my friend. You're up for a Breezeway Independent Country Music Award. You're nominated for the 24-25 season, and you did a duet with a gentleman by the name of Jim Collette as well.
Yes, Jim Collette's another local artist. He's I think, sung country music and also a bit of bluegrass. And there was just this opportunity to play for the Breezeway show last summer. And lo and behold, we just recently found out that we were up for this Duo of the Year award.
Uh-huh.
which was a pleasant surprise. And I'm eagerly awaiting the results of the vote. So I still don't know who was picked, but yes, I mean, this was just a pleasant surprise for something that came together quickly. But I mean, no, it went well. I mean, knowing Jim Coletti, he's a great artist, just himself. And it just made it that much easier to just, pair up with him and do this duet.
Absolutely. So that brings up this question. You've been doing this for 35 years. I ask a lot of new artists this, but I'm going to ask you, if you haven't already done it, what is your dream gig, an artist that you would like to either do a duet with live on stage, or maybe somebody you'd like to open for, that if you had the chance?
Oh, yeah, it's a loaded question. I certainly have dreamt of some artists and meeting them and be able to perform an opening for them. For me, it was always Alabama. I mean, I go way back. I'm thinking I remember hearing Alabama on radio when they first came out. And I have seen them several times. And in fact, my wife and I made our way down to their hometown of Fort Payne, Alabama, to see them twice as part of their, the fan club. So we got very close, never got to talk to the gentleman. And of course, now we know that Jeff Cook, one of the founding members, passed away. But if there was one, I think, artist or one person, it would be Randy Owen, the singer of Alabama. Yeah. If I could just have a little chat, 5-minute chat with him, right? And say, would you have, just have maybe a little place in your heart to let me just open up and maybe just sing even one song, and that would be just a dream.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make you super jealous, because I'm in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, right in the middle of the United States here. We're recording this show for a Friday night, and they are going to be here Sunday on May the 25th. And they're going to be performing at the Thunder Ridge Rodeo Arena that Johnny Morris, who owns Bass Pro Shops, has just south of Branson. And he's bringing in Alabama. That's going to be a great, great show.
Wow, that is going to be a great show for sure.
Yeah, so we love them. We were talking about them just off the air before we got on. One of my wife's favorite groups. She spent some time in Alabama, lived in Boaz, Alabama for a time. And I believe it's their 50th year of being on the road together.
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. They've been at it since the mid-'70s. I remember their original name was Wild Country.
Wow. You do know them well, don't you?
Oh, yes. I have lots of collectibles here that I found online, old albums, T-shirts, old vinyl records, you name it.
That's awesome.
And, I just collect that. But no, I'm a big fan, and absolutely. I mean, and even at that, we were just talking offline earlier. I've played in bands over the years, and have played many of their songs in my bands, and I still do today.
Yep. They're one of the most notable. And in fact, the first song that we're going to talk about is one that you wrote about your dad, called Bless This Working Man. And I told you that just that title reminds me of Alabama's. You work a 40-hour week for a living, that great song that they did, because it sure resonates with the people that work hard every week and make things happen. And away from music, too, you're a marine biologist, so you work very hard at what you do as well.
Yes, I mean, that's often I tell people it pays the bills. I mean, I did at some point when I was younger almost quit university to go into music full time, but I am glad I did hold on and finish my studies, because it did pay off. So what it allows me to do is that, do this career, and on the side I get, to choose when I play and do it really for the pleasure of it. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, the independent artists are some of the hardest working people out there, because, I mean, you got to do everything. You write the songs, you have it produced, you shoot videos to it, you make merchandise, design logos, design websites. It's a whole process, isn't it?
Oh, it is a process. And luckily, I don't know how I would have done it for my album, but I'm thinking way back about 10 years ago, we were a group of musicians who headed down to Nashville. It was my first time there. And it just happened that one of the older musicians, he had been a member of their, I think, the Nashville Songwriters Association for many years. So he had some connections, and we went down there, cut a few demos. So I watched how that was done. I love the way they were organized and how, they know their stuff. And at the same time, it really gave me that taste, and I said, you know what, if I do a solo album, that's where I'm going to go, and that's how I'm going to do it. But as you pointed out, I mean, being an independent artist, I mean, while I was preparing for the album, it was all about songwriting, making the connection with the studio, asking for certain musicians, playing the role of the producer once I was there, and the musical arrangements, deciding on the spot, how those would go out. So yes, you have to be I guess able to do many things or wear many hats.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you what, when you go out there and perform for the folks, especially in these smaller venues, and you've probably done a combination of all of that in the 35 years that you've been doing, probably acoustic and full band shows, isn't it neat when folks know your original music and you can look out in the audience and see them singing along to your songs?
Yes, that's very rewarding. There are a few of my songs when I look in the crowd and I see their mouth singing to my music. It's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. We know they know the Alabama stuff and all of that when you do those covers, but your own originals, that's good stuff.
That's right. And for Alabama, I always save the best for last. I usually finish with mountain music, and that'll usually stir up a crowd. And
that'll get them going.
It works against you because then they'll be knocking on the tables and say more. So we end up doing an encore.
Other than Alabama, who are some of the artists that influenced you big time to make you want to do something in country music? Maybe somebody you listen to on the radio or what? Some names we might know.
There were some others. I'm thinking Glenn Campbell definitely was an influence. I remember hearing his songs on the radio a lot. But I think once I hit the teens, for a little while I was into rock and roll, but what drew me back to country music was Randy Travis. I just remember hearing his voice on radio, like on the other hand, and I'm thinking, who is this guy? And I got back, and that's when when I got really serious about learning how to play guitar and singing. So, and a couple of years later, I had a songbook full of Randy Travis songs, and that's all I was singing.
Isn't that something?
So that was that's right, and that was just the beginning of getting serious into this. I'm thinking of other artists. I mean, there was even like Steve Earle, a little more edgier type outlaw country music, but also I played a lot of his songs. But yeah, just I guess well-rounded influence. From even a bit of bluegrass. I remember in high school, I had some good friends who were into bluegrass. It never really stuck with me. I do admire bluegrass, but it's not something that really caught on me as far as singing, right? But yeah, there's so many artists, and there's some out here in Canada as well. There was like, oh my goodness, I'm thinking there's Tommy Hunter, Ronnie Prophet, Ian Tyson, so well-known country singers down home.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned Steve Earle. He just recently got inducted into the Grand Ole Opry. Vince Gill invited him to become the newest member of the Grand Ole Opry. And then Randy Travis, you talk about somebody that worked hard. He was washing dishes at the time he got discovered and started singing. And unfortunately, he can't do it anymore as far as we know. But I'll tell you what, with this AI technology and that brand new song that they just put out that is so well done, I've got a classic country radio station that's got some Randy Travis on there. And that AI song is so well done, I had to put it on there too.
Yes, you are right. I mean, you almost can't distinguish it. I mean, it just sounds like him.
It does.
When I first heard it as well, I was just blown away. I said, I can't believe AI is come this far that they essentially copied his voice. It sounds exactly like him. And
the 100th year anniversary of the Grand Ole Opry that they just did not too long ago, Carrie Underwood is singing Forever and Ever Amen to Randy Travis. She comes down there in the crowd, she hands him the microphone, and he says amen at the last. And when he finished that, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. That just tells you how powerful music is, isn't it?
It certainly is powerful, yeah.
Yeah, so much so that you wrote a song about your dad, Bless This Working Man. You told me off the air he's kind of like a Paul Bunyan type or something. Tell us about that.
Well, actually, it was actually more an ode to my two grandfathers. One was a farmer, the other worked as a lumberjack on the side. So, and yeah, I grew up watching these the two grandpas just working hard all the time, and I don't know, I felt like at some point I needed to write a song about that, and this is where I got inspired to write about them.
Okay, your grandpas. That's awesome. Boy, we'll never forget our grandparents. Mine are passed by now, but I'll tell you what, they started this tradition of bringing us to Branson, Missouri, in this 1880s theme park here at Silver Dollar City and getting us season passes every year. And we had such a good time, and it's so beautiful here in the Missouri Ozarks. I thought, man, I want to live here one day. So I made that move about 12 years ago, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, and we owe that to our grandparents for sure.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to play Bless This Working Man, then we're going to come back and play a very popular song called Pack Your Bags. His name is Terry Melanson. He is with us tonight on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
My daddy taught me to do things right. He said his prayers every night. with his worn out Bible in his hands. He left it all up to God's plan. He believed with all his might a person should do what's right. God bless this working man, works hard, does the best he can, gets the job done with his two hands, living off his piece of land. My daddy worked hard on the farm. He rolled his sleeves right up his arms. He said, son, do things yourself. Can't always buy it off the shelf. He believed with all his might a person should do what's right. God bless this working man, works hard, does the best he can, gets the job done with his two hands, living off his piece of land. Daddy throws his hat on the shelf. In the mirror he sees himself. He wouldn't have it any other way to live this blessed life today. God bless this working man, works hard, does the best he can, gets the job done with his two hands, living hard. God bless this working man, works hard, does the best he can, gets the job done with his two hands, living on his piece of land.
That is called Bless This Working Man. His name is Terry Mellinson. He is with us live tonight on the Tim Kelly Show, and what a fantastic song. Great story behind it as well. Thank you for sending that our way, my friend.
Well, certainly a pleasure to share with you.
Yeah, absolutely. Your music is great, and we're going to play two more great songs for you here in just a minute. But, yeah, let me ask you this now. You've been doing this for 35 years. You're probably married, have a few children. Do you have any kids or grandkids that may be musically inclined like you?
Well, you know what? I wish I did. We never had any kids, but we do have, my wife and I, we do have a couple dogs. So, yeah, we're living the country life, you know. In the summer,
nice.
we bring the dogs, go fishing, boating, camping, just living the great life in the summer.
Yeah,
and of
absolutely.
course, our seasons are shorter, right? So,
Yep.
so when the weather is nice and warm, we do take advantage of it.
I was looking on your timeline, and a gentleman made a statement that you should trade performing in for cruising and retirement, and you said you've been thinking about it.
Oh, yes, I am. Just, yeah, I can almost count the years. 6 years to retirement or official retirement. And you never know. I'd like to play music more often once I'm retired. And,
Yep.
and yes,
Absolutely.
you never know. It might be in the cards.
Have you ever been to the United States and played for the folks here in this country?
Yes, I have on a couple of occasions. When I was down in Nashville to record, I think it happened maybe twice. There are some musicians from down home who make a living there in Nashville. One, his name is Mike Burke. He's a guitar and steel player making a living in Nashville, and he's been playing a lot with Gene Watson the recent times.
Okay.
And whenever the few times I was in town, I would just send a message to Mike. He said, hey, we're playing at this bar here in downtown Nashville, and on a couple occasions, he did get me up on stage to sing a few songs with them.
How about that? Gene Watson is a member of the Grand Ole Opry, and he's playing some show dates here in Branson, as a matter of fact, as we speak, at the Mansion Theater from time to time. So, yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, nice.
I believe this last week he was in Fort Smith, Arkansas, playing a show down there, and he posted pictures of his tour bus. One of those tour buses he's had since the 80s. So,
oh, wow.
yeah. He's probably got some miles on that thing, I bet.
I'm sure he's got a few.
Yep. You've been doing this 35 years. You've probably put some miles on the road as well performing, haven't you?
Oh yes, I have put miles on my various vehicles over the years for sure, and lots of mileage on my guitars as well.
Yep.
It shows.
Is there a memorable gig up there? And I know the music scene is great because I'm getting so many people from up there in your area that are wanting to be on this radio program. Is there a real memorable venue up there that you said, man, if they call, I'm there in a heartbeat?
Yes, there would be a few, but one stands out. When you look at the map of Eastern Canada, if you're looking in the middle, almost like this, almost part of the ocean, the Gulf of St. Lawrence, there's there's archipelago of islands. They're called the Magdalene Islands.
Mm-hmm.
It's a small just a small territory, but the people are just nuts for music. And when you go there as an artist, they just treat you like royalty. They do everything for you. And I play there, I think 3 times over the years, and every time it's just like, oh man, when can I return? You know? I mean,
Yeah, that's awesome.
But we'd go there, and the first time I was there, I was part of a folk group, and we had one album out. And I thought, around home, people know us a little bit, but I mean, other than having our songs on radio in Canada, I didn't think people would pay much attention to us. But we were there in the arena. There must have been a couple thousand folks, and I could see many of them singing to our songs, and that was just mind blowing. It's something I don't even see down home, but this place is just special in itself. So that, if I was to say that is a very memorable place to play.
That is awesome. Well, I hope to get to meet you one of these days in person, and maybe we'll see you here in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, doing something here. And, I was telling you, we're putting this Branson Opry thing together. It all is going to start with people like you that are getting played on this station, and we're going to invite from there the people that are really getting good reception on their music, getting a lot of requests, and you're definitely getting that. We'd like to invite you to come play at the Opry sometime once we get her going.
Well, that'd be great because Branson, Missouri's on my bucket list. I haven't visited yet.
Oh,
right?
there you go.
I've told my wife we've seen Nashville enough times. Now maybe we need to explore new areas, and Branson might be the next destination.
Perfect segue to our next song. It's called "Pack Your Bags." Do that, all right?
Well, yes, pack your bags. That's right. I'll tell my wife, pack your bags. We're going.
There you go.
But no.
Tell us about this one.
No, pack your bags. Yes, I mean, this was written by a gentleman by the name of Alan Betts. He lives in the province of Prince Edward Island, a small island just next to New Brunswick. And this guy has been around a long time as well, playing various groups. And the way that I found this song is interesting because this guy had a band back in the 90s. They had this song called Pack Your Bags, which they would play in live shows. And somehow musicians or singers from down my home area got a hold of the song. And this song, since the 90s, has been played in various bands. Nobody knew who wrote this. So it was just circulating. And so, thank goodness for Facebook. I just did some research and found the name of this old band and eventually found the singers or songwriters in this band. And it was got in contact with Alan Betts, and he said, yes, sir, you have my blessing, go ahead and record my song. So it just all came together really easily. And of course, we know that we do have one super fan, one gentleman by the name of Michael Richard, who loves the song.
Right.
And I'm glad that we had the opportunity to talk about it and play tonight.
Absolutely. And if you're open to it, I work with a lot of artists that are just songwriters too, and they are always looking for somebody to record their stuff, that they just write the music and, they don't necessarily perform. And I've been getting a lot of demos here lately sent to me, and I'm like, wow, these are really good. But, I like to promote the artist and the song both. But if you're open to recording somebody else's stuff, man, keep your ears open. You might be getting some stuff land in your email.
Yes, that would be appreciated, Tim. If you want to send some demos my way, I mean, I'm always on the lookout for a great song. I don't have to be the one who writes it. I always say a great song's a great song, right? So
absolutely, you got 3 great ones that we're playing tonight, and Only You is going to kick off the top of the next hour. Tell us about it.
Oh wow, that's a great song. That was co-written with a friend of mine, Charlie Burke. From down home, and it's interesting. Charlie and I have worked on a few songs, French and in English. And this one, it's interesting. One day he was I think he was doing a similar line of work as you. He was working as a security guard just outside of a bank, and he had some time to kill. So he wrote the lyrics. He says, "Terry, I don't have any melody. What do you think of this?" And when I saw the lyrics, I thought right away, I hear like a Travis Tritt style ballad here.
Wow.
And then the music came together, and by the end of the same day, we had the song put together. I did a quick demo, and I knew that someday I would be recording it.
Travis Tritt's not a bad artist, is he? I'll tell you what, I love listening to him. Woo! His daughter's even making music now. She's 25 years old. Her name is Taylor Reese.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
She's got a song called Texas Hold 'Em. It's a take on Texas Hold'em poker, but it's Texas Hold 'Em. Check it out, Taylor Reese Tritt. Yep, love that.
Oh, Reese Tritt. Okay, I will have to look her up.
Absolutely. Well, it's been fun talking to Terry Mellinson today. Where can folks find you on social media if they want to check out even more of your music and the stories behind the songs that we've been talking about?
Well, they can find me easily on Facebook, so it would be just Terry Melanson Music. And also, for those who have access to all the digital platforms, whether it be YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, all those platforms, you can find my music on there. Okay. But if you look on YouTube, you will find some little bits of video of me performing. And there is one, though it is in French, there is one official video, the only video I've ever recorded for a song. And the interesting story behind it is it was a song that was based a little bit on the series Yellowstone. Uh-huh. So when we were all stuck home right during the pandemic, I watched the heck out of Yellowstone. So then I had this idea for a song. So, and I thought, well, I'm going to do a video, and this is about a song about a rancher and about his horses. I have to learn how to ride a horse. So I had to take lessons and learn how to mount a horse and ride one to be able to do the video. So if you look me up on YouTube, you will see a video with me. You'll see the image of me on a horse.
That's awesome.
Just check out the video if you want. You'll see it's pretty interesting. And of course, he was independently produced by myself and some local filming crews.
Cool. Now, let me ask you one more thing, too. Where did you go to record the songs that we're playing tonight? Let's give a big shout out to that recording studio.
Yes, they were recorded at Beard Music Group in Nashville. Mm-hmm. This studio has actually recorded quite a few well-known artists. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I believe the last recording that Willie and Merle sang, I think The World's Gone to Pot, I believe was recorded there.
Wow, how about that? You know,
they're a very professional outfit.
I've told this a few times. I was on the radio the day Merle Haggard passed away. Willie and Merle were supposed to be here in Springfield, Missouri, just right north of me, the following Friday. Well, obviously Merle had passed, so Willie Nelson's a show must go on kind of guy. He brings Jamie Johnson with him, and Jamie Johnson sang all the Merle parts, and I heard it was real emotional for Jamie to do that. But, Willie Nelson went ahead and put on that show the very following couple of days after Merle passed.
Wow, that must have been difficult.
Yeah, no kidding. And Willie's getting up there too, but we still have him.
He's still there. I believe didn't he turn 92? He will be turning 92?
Yes, 92, just like the other day.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Sure enough. Well,
I can be playing music until late into my, who knows.
There you go. 35 years and counting, my friend.
Maybe another 35.
There you go. Keep doing your thing, man. It's been a pleasure having you on the program. And Terry Mellinson is who he is. Thank you for doing this. Let's do it again real soon.
Yes, sir. Thanks again, Tim. I really appreciate you inviting me to chat with you and for sharing my music with your audience. It would be my pleasure to do it again sometime.
Awesome. Well, have a great summer. And as I say around here, we'll see you on the radio, all right?
For sure. We'll see you on the radio once again.
You got it. This is Terry Mellinson called Pack Your Bags on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this New Music Friday.
Girl, you really fooled me. Used me like a game. Playing with my heart and then you blackened my name. Your late night office meetings were just a midnight fling. I found out what it's all about and heartaches that you bring. Pack your bags out my door. I don't want to see your face no more. 'Cause I got better days on down the line. Don't say a word, don't explain. I don't want to hear it all again. I'm leaving your faded memories far behind. Girl, you really set your trap. You had me in your spell with all turn to be blue. Pack your bags out my door. I don't want to see your face no more. 'Cause I got better days on down the line. Don't say a word, don't explain. I don't want to hear it all again. I'm leaving your faded memories far behind. Pack your bags out my door. I don't want to see your face no more. 'Cause I got better days on down the line. Don't say a word, don't explain. I don't want to hear it all again. I'm leaving your faded memories far behind. I'm leaving your faded memories. I'm leaving your faded memories. I'm leaving your faded memories far behind.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
A year has come and gone since you left me. The reasons that you gave were unclear. The shock that day was so heartbreaking that I didn't want to live without you, dear. As the months passed, the pain seemed to lessen. I started looking back at you and we did many fun things together. I'll remember them till the day that I die. Only you can know what has happened. Only you could change my life the way you did. Only you can put it all back together. Only you can make it worth living again. I've been living the songs from Merle Haggard. Oh, the lyrics seem to suit me to a T. Good old Possum must have known what would happen, 'cause he would sing about my life way back when. So I'll never give up on you, baby. My love for you will last for all time. And if that means living alone forever, then alone I'll live and alone I will die. Only you can know what has happened. Only you could change my life the way you did. Only you can put it all back together. Only you can make it worth living again. Only you can make it worth living again.
His name is Terry Mellon. Melanson, and he's got some great country music on the radio tonight, doesn't he? And a great radio interview as well. Some great stories behind the songs. He loves Alabama. We've got that in common. They're going to be here this weekend for Memorial Day, this Sunday at the Thunder Ridge Rodeo Arena, a PBR Rodeo Arena, with Johnny Morris and the whole crew down there. It's going to be a great, great show. Alabama's got lots of great history in the world of country music, and Terry Melanson does too. 30-plus years in the business and some great songs. If you want to go see him, he is in New Brunswick. You got to pack your bags, ladies and gentlemen, and that's a great song as well. I want to thank Michael Richard for hooking us up tonight, and he hooked me up with another great artist that's going to be in the bottom half of this hour. Her name is Flo Durrell, so be sure to tune in for that one. That is coming up here shortly. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Tim Kelly Show, live from Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, and I am live on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. I'm also hanging out live on YouTube at KICR Indie Country Radio, and I'm having problems with TikTok. We got a weak stream, so I can't see it on my TV, but I see it on my phone, so I'm hanging out live over there as well at Tim Kelly on Air. This next gentleman needs to be on the air. We're going to put him on right now. Christian Davis. This song is called Ain't Bad for a Good Old Boy on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I ain't the product of a trust fund. Far as money goes, I ain't got much. But I trade my time in the hot sun for love to get me by. My pickup's old and rusty. She rattles and stays dusty. But when that girl's there beside me, it shines, shines, shines. We got a roof to keep the rain off, a mailbox to write her name on, a 10-acre lot with a little bird dog on the front porch, garden that screen door, baking in the pancakes on the griddle, hand in hand right down the middle. Life with a girl in love, that's the real McCoy. Ain't bad for a good old boy. She's gracing holy blue jeans with a face made for the movies. Yeah, she beats all I ever dreamed every time she wakes me up. She got a way of making something out of a whole lot of nothing. The honey in her loving is like money in my cup. We got a roof to keep the rain off, a mailbox to write her name on, a 10-acre lot with a little bird dog on the front porch, garden that screen door, baking in the pancakes on the griddle, hand in hand right down the middle. Life with a girl in love, that's the real McCoy. I ain't bad for a good old boy. We got a roof, keep the rain off, a mailbox to write her name on, a 10-acre lot with a little bird dog on the front porch, baking in the pancakes on the griddle, hand in hand right down the middle. Life with a girl in love, that's the real McCoy. Ain't bad for a good old boy. It ain't bad for a good old
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
out, show me off, show me a good time. But hey, baby, we can save it for another night. Looking at you right now, I got someone else in mind. We can ditch that high-dollar 5-star reservation. Skip to the good part we've been waiting for all week long. Yeah, just the two of us alone. Maybe we got red wine all night, nowhere to be. We could stay right here, tangled up in sheets. Yeah, all I wanna do, yeah, all I wanna do is do not the way Well, baby, I'm feeling more than just the alcohol. One more glass, one more kiss, baby, it's your call. Hey, maybe you can lead me on down the hall. Take my hand, pull me in, watch my hair and my dress fall. Oh, we can ditch that high-dollar 5-star reservation. Skip to the good part we've been waiting for all week long. Yeah, just the two of us alone. Maybe we got red wine all night, nowhere to be. We could stay right here, tangled up in sheets. Yeah, all I wanna do, yeah, all I wanna do is do not the way Hey, baby, I'm thinking maybe we can ditch that high-dollar 5-star reservation. Skip to the good part we've been waiting for all week long. Yeah, just the two of us alone. Baby, we got red wine all night, nowhere to be. We could stay right here, tangled up in sheets. Yeah, all I wanna do, yeah, all I wanna do is do not the way
Her name is Genevieve Fisher. That is called Nothing With You. Thanks for doing nothing with me for the next 3 hours, except listening to great country music and a couple of great radio interviews thrown into the mix tonight. I will be interviewing Genevieve Fisher sometime this summer, so be sure to check out my full live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. The 2 radio interviews from tonight's show will go in the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. You can go back and listen to those 30-minute interviews over and over again, and for the artists, they can download them and share them on their social media. And that tab, the Tim Kelly Show interview archives, is at the top of the homepage of the website as well. Go check it out after this live show is over. How about another great Memorial Day song? It's composed of 3 people: Chip Oliphant, Jason Allen Music, and also Susan Hickman. They did great on this song. It is called Grit and Glory. You can check out the video to it on my TV channel, ICTV. That is Indie Country Television, also on my website as well. Here they are live right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Sunrise, denim in the saddle, working horses out herding cattle. Summer's hot, winter's cold, dawn to dusk is all he knows.
Barbed wire, cedar post fences, branded man down at 4-6s. There ain't nothing he can't fix, all the land is the way he lives.
You get knocked down, get up again, do anything it takes to win. sink or swim. You get out what you put in.
Another day, another night. Gonna try our best to fight in this battle we call life. Or fall short to an evil mind.
Destiny is a product of your journey. So what's your story?
Mine is grit and glory.
Grit and glory.
He's got a cowboy reputation. Don't need no consolation. If there's any confrontation, take him down to the train station.
Loyal down to the bone. Earned his trust up in Yellowstone. Brand new life in the King County. Reppin' Texas oh so proudly.
Get knocked down, get up again. Do anything it takes to win. In the end, it's sink or swim. You get out what you put in.
Another day, another night. Gonna try our best to fight in this battle we call life. Or fall short to an evil mind.
Destiny is a product of your journey. So what's your story?
Mine is grit and glory.
Grit and glory.
There's never been a horse that can't be rode. Never been a cowgirl that can't be thrown.
Get knocked down, get up again. Do anything it takes to win. Cause in the end, it's sink or swim. And you get out what you put in.
Another day, another night. Gonna try our best to fight in this battle we call life. Or fall short to an evil mind.
Destiny is a product of your journey. So what's your story?
Mine is grit and glory.
And this is Blaine Howard.
And you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Girl, I stopped holding my breath long before you took a step out my door. Girl, I stopped needing you back long before you took everything I ever had and more. But I always promised you that I'd stay. But I can't stay up all of these nights waiting for you to come hold me tight. I swore we'd find a way to make it right, but I can't break down when you don't want to see me. You hide out like you don't even need me. I take back what I've been believing. I can't, but I always thought we could.
I always thought we could. Boy, I stopped coming home 'cause I didn't want to be alone under the same roof. Boy, I stopped wiping these eyes long before you ever tried to tell the whole truth. But I always promised you that I'd stay. But I can't stay up all of these nights waiting for you to come hold me tight. I swore we'd find a way to make it right, but I
Ashley Ewing from the state of Texas. He is Blaine Howard, formerly from Hot Springs, Arkansas, now lives in Nashville, Tennessee. They come together in a great duet right there. Their latest single out to radio called Promises and Mistakes. I have had Ashley Ewing on the program in the past. We talk all the time. She loves this program and we love her. And I met Blaine Howard 10 years ago in Nashville, Tennessee, and I went to junior high with his mom in Fort Scott, Kansas. So we know each other and have all met as well. And here we are because of music. Isn't it a great relationship? We love it. I love the new single from this next young artist as well. Her name is Piper Paisley, and her latest single is called Love and Crown. I love both of those too. On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
As the sun goes down on this blue jean town, we're gonna slip away without making a sound. I can't wait to call you to see what you wanna do. 'Cause I got a place in mind that we can find out in the country where we can unwind. 'Cause we're holding each other tight tonight. We're not letting go till we see daylight. Staying right here till that moon goes down. We're drowning ourselves in love and crown. Now we may get a little tipsy as we're acting like two rebellious gypsies, but we know life she doesn't wait. And we know all those rules are made to break. 'Cause we're holding each other tight tonight. We're not letting go till we see daylight. Staying right here till that moon goes down. We're drowning ourselves in love and crown. Sitting here beside you on the back of this tailgate, and hiding from reality. Damn, life's hard not to celebrate till Monday rolls around. Hold tight, won't you please slow down? 'Cause we're living right here in love and crown. Now the wheels are rolling, black top smoking. We're drowning ourselves in love and
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Better choose wisely, don't settle for less. Take your time, find the one who loves you the best. Treat her right, love that girl, protect her with your life. Tell her the truth, even when you're scared to. She'll stand by your side, have your back through every fight. Don't take the power of her love for granted. She's a seed of heaven deeply planted. She'll take your name and make it her own. Turn a house into a loving home. She'll raise your children with strength and care. Her love's a force no storm could tear. turns cold. She's fierce and bold. She's sweet as sugar, but hotter than fire. A mix of kindness and burning desire. She's the medicine that heals your soul, or the poison that'll swallow you whole. Her heart's a place where rivers run deep, but break her trust and you'll lose your sleep. She'll take your name and make it her own, turn a house into a loving home. She'll raise your children with strength and care. Her love's a force no storm could tear. She's the medicine that heals your soul, or the poison that'll swallow you whole. Her heart's a place where rivers run deep, but break her trust and you'll lose your sleep. She'll have your back through thick and thin. With her by your side, you'll always win. She's a strength you'll never fully measure. Her love's both a challenge and a treasure. She'll take your name and make it her own, turn a house into a loving home. She'll raise your children with strength and care. Her love's a force no storm could tear.
Listening to the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. It is New Music Friday, and I'm playing the best in new country music. And these next three songs, we're going to get to hear the stories behind them from a great artist by the name of Flo Durrell from New Brunswick. How are you, my friend?
I am fine, Tim. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for doing the interview tonight, and we want to give a big thank you and shout out to Michael Richard, who promoted you to me and help us set up this interview.
Yes, for sure. Thanks, Mike, and it's a pleasure to be on your show, Tim.
Yeah,
a real pleasure.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you, and I can definitely say new country's best behind these next three songs of yours, and that's our tagline here at the station, so we'll definitely be doing that.
Love it.
You are the youngest of 5 children. I was going to tell you, right now I'll tell you, I'm the oldest of 5 boys. My youngest brother was supposed to be a girl. You're the girl, the youngest of the 5, but we ended up having all boys in my family.
Oh, wow. Well, my dad, when Mom left to go to the hospital to have me, way back then, the men didn't attend the birth, right? So she was sent off on her own, and she says, "What do you want me to call this baby?" And he said, "If it's a boy, enough." He really wanted a girl. So
Yep. had to go with the flow.
Had to go with the flow. There you go.
And you've been singing since you were 5.
Oh, yes, long time ago. I've been in the music business for at least 40 years.
Wow.
But yeah, I started everything when I was 5 years old. My oldest brother was already singing, and he figured out that his baby sister could sing. So he brought me to all these talent shows and all these places that my parents said I should never go to, but he started me off.
Yeah.
And I've never stopped.
That is awesome, and we're glad to have your music today. Traditional country music influenced you. I love hearing that because that's what country radio is missing right now, and we're trying to keep that alive by playing that on my station and a lot of others, because we're putting you out to 11 others around the country and the world. So whatever we play, they pick up and they play it as well.
That is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We were talking about that before we got on here, how country music is universal, and Ireland is one of the stations that we're on, and Sweden, and, Colorado, Denver, Colorado, been on that station for a number of years. Texas, they love country music down there. And Canada, up there in New Brunswick, boy, you've got some real talent up there.
Oh, we're really into the traditional country music. Like, we like songs that tell stories. Like, I never want any rap in my country, And that's a great song title, by the way. Somebody better not steal it, because I think I'm going to hang up and write about it right after this show. But yeah, we're country folks, and we love our country music. Like, George Jones is a god over here.
Yeah, there you go.
So, yeah, it's good that we keep it going. And even the younger generation, they're starting to jump in now. So I think it's great. We have to keep it alive.
We sure do. I haven't told you my saying for rap. Music is like candy. You throw the wrappers away.
I love that one. I'll have to use that.
Feel free to use that. Your influences are great, too. The great Dolly Parton, Emmylou Harris, Loretta Lynn. Doesn't get much better than that.
No, it sure certainly doesn't. And you should see my little office here. It's all about what would Dolly do. And I have a sweatshirt. Like, people know that I love Dolly Parton. So I have a coat of many colors that somebody made for me. It's tailor-made. It fits like a glove. I love it.
Yeah.
And somebody bought me a sweatshirt, and it says, "In Dolly we trust."
There you go. I love it. Isn't she fantastic? And, you know, when she was getting started, she had trouble getting her music out there, and the way her voice was and everything, you know, to get acceptance. And we talked about that off the air. You know, being an independent artist isn't easy, and you've been doing it for over 40 years, and you still probably, you know, sometimes struggle to get your name out there and your music and people to accept it.
Absolutely. It is a daily struggle. I always say every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day.
Yeah.
So it goes with gigs too. Some gigs aren't your favorite gigs, but you always get something out of it.
Yep.
It's either you meet that special person that makes you feel good, or just, you know, a hug, whatever it is, but you got to find something good in everything. And again, it is a struggle, and it's thanks to people like yourself, Tim, that, you know, you're not afraid to play our music. Even though we're independent artists, we haven't been picked up. So, but we still need to be heard. Some of our stuff is still, it's very good. It's competitive. It's, you know, we write about what we feel, and a lot of it is from the heart, and that's the way it should be.
Well, absolutely. And the stories that need to be told, you know, these are things that happen to you in your personal life that you're putting out to the world, or it could be a fictional story, you know, and something that just resonates with people. You know, hey, I've went through that actually, you know, and even though it might be something fictional, and there's just so much good stories that can be told, and I think country music tells the best ones. I'm sure you'll agree with that.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to perform in the 80s. You toured extensively with a group called the Morning Sun, and then you've also recorded at Music Mill Studios in Nashville.
I did, and that was with Morning Sun. I was quite young. I was only 19 years old when we went and did that. And I've been to Music City 2-3 times since then, and I still love it. It's a place where when you get there, it's just, you're in awe, especially if you're a country artist.
Yeah.
And to visit the places where the big names have appeared and where they started, it's just I don't know, it's a glow that you'll never forget. It's a feeling you'll never forget. So I hope I get to go again.
Back when they were having the Grand Ole Opry and WSM was at the Gaylord there in Nashville, we toured that. And I'm walking down those halls, and I get to watch a radio show of WSM live. I think Bill Cody was the guy that was on the air at the time. But I'm looking at the history on those walls, you know, and, you know, Charlie Rich and Charlie Pride and all those people that were played at the WSM and the Grand Ole Opry. And then Pat Sajak, the host of Wheel of Fortune, was a disc jockey on WSM before he got Wheel of Fortune in 1981.
Imagine. Now, that's something I didn't know.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy? So lots of great history there. And for somebody like me in radio, and we talked about this, you know, who influenced me in radio was like Casey Kasem with his American Country Countdown or the American Top 40 and things like that. Rick Dees there in L.A. because I was in San Diego at the time back in the 80s. But, boy, I tell you what, that 90s country is what converted me to country radio. That was some good stuff.
Oh, some really fine stuff come out of the 90s, right?
Yep. In the 90s, it says you performed locally at a popular in a popular duo with your own brother.
I did. My youngest brother. Yeah. So once my oldest brother taught me how to sing, he moved away and pawned me off on my youngest brother. So we played together for years and years. We had a very popular duo, and we traveled. It was mostly local, but we played everywhere. Like, there's not a nook and cranny in New Brunswick that I haven't played in.
Wow.
Like, from a gravel pit to you name it, we did it.
That's awesome. And something that I don't know that we'll play, but we did talk about it before we got on the air, and I've never really experienced this or asked anybody about it, but it is the French-Canadian part of Canada. You do some of your songs in French.
I do. And what I must tell you is that in the 80s when I was touring extensively, I didn't sing in French at all. It was all English. And then as the years went by, I was still playing locally and stuff, and the local French station kept telling me, geez, we'd like to have you on our station, but you need to sing in French. And I'm going, oh, good Lord, that's a challenge for me. So I'm trying to find a French song that, would relate and fit my style. So I decided to write some. So when I started writing, I thought, oh my God, I don't think they'll ever listen to this. But anyway, one of my songs is called Mon accent amer, and it's pertaining to the sea because we're Atlantic Canadians, so we're born and raised next to the water. And most of the songs that I write about they have to do with water or something. So I wrote that song, and it made it to number one and stayed on number one position in the charts for 6 weeks consecutively. So it was like, wow. Okay, that gave me the little push that maybe I can write in French. And we're the only bilingual province in Canada, New Brunswick is. So, a lot of our artists, we perform in both official languages. So it opens up more doors. And to me, still to this day, the French part is a little bit more difficult for me. Although I was born and raised in a French Acadian family, but I did graduate from an English school. But I still find it challenging. But I like a challenge every once in a while,
Yeah.
It keeps me on my game. So
absolutely.
I write in both French and English. And I do perform in both French and English.
That's amazing. I love hearing these stories so much. And now you reside in, is it Dieppe? Is that how you say it?
Dieppe. It's Dieppe.
Dieppe, New Brunswick.
In New Brunswick. It's close to Moncton. Moncton would be the bigger city because we have the Moncton International Airport and places like that. But we are on the in the part of the Atlantic provinces, and we're the closest to your state of Maine.
Oh, okay.
And so it'll give you an idea of what our weather's like.
Yeah, I was gonna just say you guys get some winters up there, don't you?
Oh, yes, we do, and that's why I enjoy going to Florida just about every year or every time I can.
There you go. And you've performed and recorded with some local bands up there, and some of your songs have hit number one on some of the radio charts up there.
Yes.
Or radio
so
countdowns.
Amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. Even at the I'm stumbling for my words here. It's an Canadian indie show, so it would be Canada-wide. And Here Comes Trouble made it to number one on that. So it's a Canadian countdown. It's a chart. And I was very pleased that it made its way all the way to number one.
Yep.
So, it's kind of amazing.
That's awesome.
You don't think when you sit here and you write a song, you don't think how far it's going to go or get you. And all of a sudden, there's a little surprise.
Yeah.
You got to believe.
Absolutely. We're going to play Here Comes Trouble here in just a minute and talk about it. But in 2016, you recorded your first solo CD. And tell us about this one. Your uncle even wrote a song in there.
Yes. Okay. So I had always recorded and played in bands. And as the years went by, the economy changed. And as we had mentioned earlier, the clubs used to be open 7 nights a week. So we'd be playing all the time. And we could sustain a 7-piece band on the road. So that was a lot to say. We can't do that nowadays because the clubs are barely opened, 2 nights a week. So in 2016, I decided to go solo as a recording artist. And my uncle, who's also a musician and part of the New Brunswick Country Music Hall of Fame as I am, he wrote a song years earlier called Haunting Memories. And I asked him if he would allow me to put it on my first solo CD. And so when he agreed, and it went really well, it's still doing well for me. And I will always be grateful for my Uncle Mark for writing the song and allowing me to record it.
That's awesome. And I see that you've also done a duet with a fellow by the name of Johnny Burke, and those are always fun, aren't they? Having other people involved in singing with you?
Yes. Johnny Burke is a New Brunswick Country Music Hall of Famer and also a Canadian Country Music Hall of Famer. And we unfortunately lost him a few years back, but he's our country gentleman here in Canada, and I loved working with Johnny Burke. Well, he was even the house band leader for the Horseshoe Tavern in Toronto, which was an A-list place to play in the 80s and 90s, and also a television show called Hee Haw. So he was part of that band.
Wow.
And Johnny Burke was a real true blue country gentleman, and I adored working with him.
I grew up watching Hee Haw.
There you go.
Tell you what, that was a great show, and a lot of people made their debut, like Garth Brooks and all of those people. You know, there's a lot of them back in the 90s that got started on that show, too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. After 40 years of doing what you've been doing and performing, what is Flo Durrell's dream gig, if you haven't done it already? An artist that you would like to maybe open for, living or past, or somebody you'd like to do a duet with?
Okay, now that's a big question.
Loaded question.
After 40 years in the business, I've done a lot of gigs. But obviously, your dream gig as a country artist, you always want to perform on that circle at the Grand Ole Opry.
Yep.
And if I'm going to dream, I'm going to dream big, right?
Right.
And if I get to do a duet, I would pick two people. Well, the first one would be my idol, Dolly Parton.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do a duet with Dolly. And the male counterpart would be Vince Gill.
Oh, nice.
I have been a fan of Vince Gill since his Pure Prairie League days, which is a long time ago. And I've seen him in concert quite a few times.
Wow.
And yeah, I would love to either perform with him. Actually, the duet that I did with Johnny Burke, You Ain't Dolly and You Ain't Porter, it was written by Vince Gill. And oh my soul, I can't remember the girl's name. She's a sweet little artist. But anyway, it was co-written by Vince Gill and this girl.
Wow, that is awesome. And he had a pretty good run of hosting the CMA Awards, too. I think 13 years in a row, 12 or 13 years in a row, too. He's a pretty good show host as well.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, absolutely. So tell us about this first song we're going to play tonight. Here Comes Trouble. You alluded to the title a little bit ago.
Yeah, Here Comes Trouble. It's a song I wrote actually coming back from my cousin's wedding. And no worries, she's still married. They're still happily married. The Here Comes Trouble, once you hear the lyrics, you'll understand that it's, you know, not a negative song. It's a positive song. And what happened at that wedding is it gathered us together like cousins, family, and friends. And we had so much fun that it reminded me of the days when, you know, I used to call a few of my girlfriends and say, hey, let's go out, let's go party. And we'd go out to a bar, a country bar, of course, and we'd just be out there to have a good time. You know, we weren't looking for anything, just sitting there and, you know, having a few laughs and drinks and dance the night away. And as the song alludes to, this guy walks through the door, and right away she knows she's in trouble because, you know, they make eye contact, and it's like, love at first sight. If you believe in love at first sight, this is it.
Yep.
So this is how the story of the song came about. I don't know why it happened at a wedding on my way home from a wedding. But anyway, that's how it came about. And I got home and wrote it within 15 minutes.
Oh,
so
wow.
That was a good day. That was
no
a good
kidding.
day.
That is awesome. And we're going to play the title track to this album. It's called Listen to Your Heart. We're going to come back and talk to Flo Durrell about that and hear the story behind it. But we're going to play Here Comes Trouble, and then we'll come back and talk some more to Flo Durrell on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's best on this New Music Friday.
I was out for some drinks on Friday night. Me and my girlfriend's feeling alright, not looking for love or nothing like that. You walked in, and from the moment I saw you with your skin-tight jeans, your cowboy boots and your sheepish grin, I looked at my friends and said I'm in so much trouble. Here comes trouble, a whole lot of trouble coming my way in this cowboy hat. Well, the road will be a law against looking like that. Here comes trouble. So I stumbled across the floor with my foolish pride and asked you to dance, so much to my surprise. You looked down at me with your boyish smile and said, well, no thanks. Couldn't help but think of what have I done. I made a fool of myself and wanting to run straight out of this place like the son of a gun and just hide. Oh, here comes trouble, a whole lot here on the farm. A couple of kids, 3 horses in a barn, making sweet music with a country charm. Now that's living. And thinking back to where, how it all began. There's no stopping the love between a woman and a man, like the country song, a beer in your hand. And we're smiling, and no more trouble, just a whole lot of loving. Well, he's coming my way in his cowboy hat. Well, the broad will be a log, it's looking like that. Here comes trouble. Here comes trouble, a whole lot of trouble. Here comes trouble, a whole lot of trouble. Here comes trouble, a whole lot of trouble. Here comes trouble.
Her name is Flo Durrell. That is called Here Comes Trouble. What a great song, and thanks for making that one for us. We love it.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the airplay.
Yeah, you're welcome, and that is a song that'll make you want to get up and dance.
Yeah, polish off your cowboy boots and get out there.
That's right. You know, I do a lot of chair dancing to these songs in the seat that I'm sitting in for 3 hours, and I love hearing all of this different music. And the show that I do on Thursday nights called Triple Play Thursday, I like to play 3 from every artist, the whole show, get a great versatility of music, but I also love to do it on the interviews. And so we got 3 good ones from yours tonight in your set. Listen to Your Heart, the title track of the album. Tell us about this one.
Okay, this one was written by a very good friend of mine called Beverly Terrio. We've been friends since we were teenagers, and at one point we both played in the same band, but not at the same time. She had joined the band earlier. Her brother was part of the band, and she played with them for quite a few years. And then when she left, I joined the band because my brother was in the band too. So
Wow.
we have a lot in common, a lot of similar friends and similar backgrounds. And when I was recording my second CD, I was looking for extra music, of course, extra songs for my CD. And I knew Beverly was a great songwriter, so I called her up, and she come over with a little portfolio, and we sat there and we sang a few of her songs, and this one really struck me right in the heart. And the story behind it, it's a song that goes full circle. It starts out with a young girl asking her mother for advice because her best friend told her a secret, and it was a bad secret. And she was wondering if she should tell or should, just keep it to herself. And her mother said to listen to your heart. So as this young girl grew up into a woman, she often had to use that advice from her mom. And at the end of the song, it's about she's giving the same advice to her own daughter. So it's a song that comes full circle. And we need to learn to trust our own intuition, like listen to your heart. We have that gut feeling. It's there for a reason. It's taken me, I'm sure, we were talking about age, and you didn't want to ask me how old I was, but I'm going to be 65 this summer. But I only act like I'm 20.
There you go. That's right.
You got to grow old if you're lucky enough, but growing up is an option. So I still act real young, and music keeps me young. And it took me almost 65 years to realize that my gut feeling is there for a reason, and I should listen to it more often.
Absolutely. So, we're close to the same age. I'll be 63 in October.
There you go. Celebrate every birthday.
That's right.
And it's a privilege.
Try not to set the house on fire when we blow out the candles, right?
I always have the fire department on call.
On standby.
Just in case.
Let's talk about learning how to play instruments in the band that you were in. Did you pick up the guitar and learn how to play it, or did you take lessons, or what?
I didn't take lessons. I play guitar, acoustic guitar. I play it by ear. And my first 3 chords were taught by my younger brother, and I just ran with it from there. I never put that I'm a guitarist, but I do play. I play rhythm guitar. A lot of my shows, I'll be the rhythm player. I prefer not to be because, it gives me more time to interact with the crowds, and I'm French, so I speak with my hands too, so
right.
When you're holding a guitar and playing, it kind of constricts you. And one thing I want to mention, Tim, to the listening audience is I don't always sound like this. I have a bad cold.
Yeah.
As you know, because
Yep.
I've been bedridden for the last 2 days. This is the first day I made it from the bed to the couch,
Wow.
and I still sound really raspy. But yeah, my voice isn't usually this raspy. But
Well, thank you so
I
much
just
for
thought
your
I'd-
time. That means so much. And isn't it so neat that music has connected you with not only your brothers for all of these years, and such a connection there, but even with a best friend, that you grew up with in school, that you still have that connection because of music. And that's what it absolutely does for people, isn't it? Brings them all together.
Absolutely. It's a universal language. And I mean, I've had people who can't understand French, but they listen to my French music and they say just by the emotions that I put into it and the melody that they do get something out of it. So it doesn't matter if you can't speak the language, just, go with the flow.
There you go. Absolutely. We're sure glad we went with the flow today. Flo Durrell, you've been fantastic. And To See No More, you kind of alluded to this song and what it's about. You're right up there close to the Atlantic Ocean and close to Maine here in the United States as well.
Yes, To See No More. It's a song written by Robert Thomas and Jolene Richard, and it's a beautiful song. I come from a small fishing village. It's a one-horse town, basically, where the primary earnings are from the sea. Like, they were all fishermen.
Uh-huh.
And fishermen, most of them, not necessarily nowadays, but way back when, that was the only thing they knew. That was their education. They were educated out at sea. And what happens to an old fisherman when he sees he can't go out and fish anymore? He feels useless, right?
Right.
So this song is just beautiful. Plus, I know I mentioned my oldest brother, Ray, who taught me how to sing. He passed away 3 years ago, and I still miss him dearly. And he passed away at sea. So this song, I had to record it. I just had to record it because he would be going to sea no more. And I've sang it in many different places, especially like in the Atlantic Canada. And a lot of people from the Army, the SEALs, the Navy, and they say, when we retire, what are we going to do? Just like the old fishermen, you stand out on the wharf and you wonder what's my life become.
Yeah.
So anyway, this song means a lot to me, and it's the latest single that I recorded.
I love it. My seafood education is Long John Silver's, and I may upgrade to Red Lobster here pretty soon. I love to eat it, though.
Yeah, well, you know what? I come from a fishing village, but I'm seasick,
Yeah.
so I can't go out to sea.
We'll see if you can get us a good deal on some shrimp. I love to eat that, too.
Okay, Lobster Capital is only like 15 miles from here.
Man, I love that.
Okay,
Flo Durrell,
you
you're-
make it a point.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to get together one of these days. You have been fantastic to talk to. Thanks for the time, and get feeling better real soon. I know those sinus colds are rough, and especially when you're a singer, but you know all of the right things to do to get back in the game real quick, and we hope you do, and we'll definitely be seeing you and hearing you on the radio for sure.
Absolutely, Tim. Thank you so much. I totally appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Where can folks find you on social media if they want to check out more of your great music?
Absolutely. I can be found on Facebook. I'm quite active on Facebook. If you want to purchase my music, it's all available on Spotify, all your digital platforms like YouTube, whatever digital platform you use. So be on the lookout.
There you go. Her latest project, the title track is called Listen to Your Heart. Her name is Flo Durrell on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on this New Music Friday.
Me and Jenny were best friends when we were only 12. She told me a terrible secret and made me promise not to tell. I asked my mom, what do I do? Do I tell or do I lie? She turned around to face me and looked me straight into the eye. Listen to your heart, it'll tell you where you want to go. Listen to your heart, it'll tell you what you need to know. Block out what's in your head and never mind what anyone says. And if you're smart, you'll listen to your heart. I was just 16 and innocent, a little wet behind He told me that he loved me, and as he led me to his bed, and the closer we got, I could hear those trusting words my mama said. Said, listen to your heart, will tell you where you want to go. Listen to your heart, will tell you what you need to know. Block out what's in your head, and never mind what anyone says. And if you're smart, you'll listen to your heart. My mama's been gone for oh so long, I guess that's how it's got to be. She was the best, and I'll never forget just how much she meant to me. Well, my daughter came home late last night, an invitation in her hand. Party was wild, she didn't want to go, but was scared they wouldn't understand. And like an actor on a stage that memorized their part, I smiled at her and held her close and said, listen to your heart, will tell you where you want to go. Listen to your heart, will tell you what you need to know. Block out what's in your head, and never mind what anyone says. And if you're smart, you'll listen. Baby, listen to your
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I will go to sea no more, no more. I will go to sea no more. And I must turn my back upon this shore. I will go to sea no more. My nets are lying empty. I cannot feed my child. My wife works for a factory that will leave the shore defiled. My brother fished before me, and my father like us too. Now here I stand upon this deck with nothing left to do. I will go to sea no more, no more. I will go to sea no more. And I must turn my back upon this shore. I will go to sea no more. Mackenzie up the road away, he vanished into town. He put the torch to all he had, then ran his boat aground. Insurance paid the loss to him, but will never replace the pride. By God, I'd rather drown at sea than die like that inside. I will go to sea no more, no more. I will go to sea no Our days are long since numbered here upon familiar shores. Tradition won't feed my family. I will go to sea no more. I will go to sea no more, no more. I will go to sea no more. And I must turn my back upon this shore. I will go to sea no more.
Her name is Flo Durrell. She is from New Brunswick, and she has some great country music, doesn't she, ladies and gentlemen? That is called See No More. That is a unique song. I've never heard anything like it, and I've been doing this a long, long time. 10 years on this radio station. We celebrated last Friday, and 13 years altogether playing the independent country music artist. And I had a great time talking to Flo, and I hope you're feeling better since we recorded that radio interview. She had a bad cold, and she's a trooper. I absolutely had a great time talking to her. I've had a great time hanging out with you for the last 2 hours as well. Let's do another hour. How about that? Welcome to the third hour of the Tim Kelly Show, still live on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. I am live on YouTube. If I turn off my camera, you can see no more, but right now you can see really good over there. And I've got a mini movie of Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world, right behind me. And I'm also on Facebook Live over there with the same thing going on. We're having a little issue with that app called TikTok tonight, but I'm still live on it as well on my phone, so you can see the Face for Radio over there as well. Come and join us, ladies and gentlemen. Tell us where you're listening from. Love to meet you and love to chat with you as well. This next gentleman to kick off hour number 3 is great, and this song is a hit. His name is Boss Stone. This is called Keep Me in the Country. We're gonna for another hour on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Blacked out, jacked up, burnout, souped up, rolling down 41 with the windows up. 10 minutes early, hard racing on a first day. Turn the music down, can't let it escalate. She's waiting outside with some sweet tea, short skirt, tank top, looking radiant and free. A little too fancy for the Dairy Queen, but I love her style. It's a perfect scene. Keep me in the country, don't head to town. Take me down a dirt road, let's watch the sun go down. Let me hear the crickets sing and the dogs bark. Take me to a swimming hole, diving after dark. Whatever you do, boy, keep me in the country. 12 years later, she's still holding tight. Couple kids and a bloodhound by our side at night. Couldn't picture life in any other way. I thank the stars for that fateful day. Keep me in the country, don't head to town. Take me down a dirt road, let's watch the sun go down. Let me hear the crickets sing and the dogs bark. Take me to a swimming hole, diving after dark. Whatever you do, boy, keep me in the country. So here we are on this winding road, with laughter and love in this little boat. Through every season, I'm so glad she chose to keep me in the country where love ever grows.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music.
I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
No, Wyoming, still don't know why I left. And Georgia left me for some girl out west. Things were always rocky with Colorado. And damn if I think twice about Ohio. And I don't miss Mississippi. Nothing new in New Orleans. California keeps calling, and Tennessee misses me. No, I've never had a problem leaving. I could always just move on. Oh, but this time I'm stuck. I'm stuck on Indiana. They say you can't put a rock on a rolling stone, but this boy makes me feel like I'm finally home. And I've gone round and round like a race car track, but he's the only thing that keeps me coming back. And I don't miss Mississippi. Nothing new in New Orleans. California keeps calling, and Tennessee misses me. No, I've never had a problem leaving. I could always just move on. Oh, but this time I'm stuck. I'm stuck on Indiana. It makes me wanna put down some roots and buy some land. Put a ring on my hand. And I don't miss Mississippi. Nothing new in New Orleans. California keeps calling, and Tennessee misses me. No, I've never had a problem leaving. I could always just move on. Oh, but this time I'm stuck. I'm stuck on Indiana. I'm stuck on Indiana.
Her name is Ash Taylor. That is a great tune called Stuck on Indiana. It's got a great video to that one as well. You can check it out on my TV channel, ICTV. That stands for Indie Country Television. That tab is at the top of the homepage of KICR IndieCountryRadio.com. We are radio. We are television as well. And when I found that video of Ash Taylor, we became friends on social media. I'm going to have to get a couple of more songs from her and have her on this program as a special guest as well. We'll get that details worked out and we'll let you know. I am going to be interviewing this next artist real soon. Check out my full live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of the website. He is also from New Brunswick. His name is Jason Price. This is called 24/6 on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best 24/7 actually.
Most nights I sit here alone, my favorite stool, drinking straight Patron. It's better than being home alone or or so they tell me. A lady out for a little fun locked eyes with me, and I didn't run. She sat next to me and asked, so what's your story? And I told her, I've been in love till death did us part, and that just doesn't break your heart. It kills a piece. For that, there ain't no cure. She gave a girl and boy to me. I had a rich man's family, and I'd give every piece, everything I own, to have her back with me. So before you ask me for a dance in the hopes of finding some romance, and we find ourselves just a few years down the road, there's a piece of her that lives in me, and that's just the way it'll always be. So if you accept that just the way it is, I could love you 24/6. So I rambled on. I must have talked through 7 songs about all the things we used to do when she was here. Like on Sundays we'd go for our walks after church to our favorite spot, and I still go there and pray. I feel her dancing around me. So before you ask me for a dance in the hopes of finding some romance, and we find ourselves just a few years down the road, there's a piece of her that lives in me. It's just the way it'll always be. So if you accept that just the way it is, I could love you 24/6. I know she's not here, but there's times I swear where I can feel her right beside me. So before you ask me for a dance in the hopes of finding some romance, and we find ourselves just a few years down the road, there's a piece of her that lives in me. That's just the way it'll always be. So if you accept that just the way it is, if you accept that just the way it is, I could love you 24/6.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
Locked the key, didn't seem to fit. My old lady finally gave me the slip. These faded tattoos are all I got left of me. All alone on a road back to me. Forget a dryer, hang my clothes in the sun. Back to the things that I would have done before we reached out and damn near wrecked my name. Pee in the yard, leave my clothes in a pile. Get back to nature, Lord, it's been quite a while. Kick my boots off and shoot a few holes in the ground. All alone on a road, headed home, back to me. All alone on a road, headed home, back to me.
His name is Garrett Kirk. The song is called Everett Road. It has not even been released yet. It's still got a few days to go. I believe it comes out on May the 28th, and you heard it here first, right here on the Tim Kelly Show at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. That is our website. We're live on it right now. And Garrett Kirk has been on here as a special guest as well. You can check out our interview if you go back a little ways into the Tim Kelly Show interview archives. Hit that tab at the top of the homepage of my website as well. This next gentleman is for halfway around the world. He is from Australia. His name is Douglas McNally. He makes great country music. This is called Maybe Next Time on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
I had to tell you something soft and true that was deep inside. I always knew. Last time we met, it wasn't meant to be. Next time I hope that I can make you see. Maybe next time you will see it in my eyes. Maybe next time you'll forget the other guys. Maybe next time your feelings will endure. Maybe next time I hope you will be sure. Maybe next time it is something you will feel. Maybe next time we can do this thing for real. Finally our hearts are good and true. A perfect moment sure for me and you. Never dreamed, but finally I know you were never gonna ever let me go. Maybe next time you'll see it in my eyes. Maybe next time you'll forget the other guys. Maybe next time your feelings will endure. Maybe next time I hope you will be sure. Maybe next time it is something you will feel. Maybe next time we can do this thing for real. Maybe next time you will see it in my eyes. Maybe next time you'll forget the other guys. Maybe next time your feelings will endure. Maybe next time I hope you will be sure. Maybe next time it is something you will feel. Maybe next time we can do this thing for real.
Listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
I look at my life like a baseball game. Ever since Daddy pitched me his last name. With a crack of the bat, I've been on the run. Headed down that baseline, following the sun. I hear the angels and family stand and shout, boy, you better run harder. Now the devil's trying to tag you out. I've already tagged up at first, the first time I called on Jesus' name. I slid in the second I let him in my heart. Life hasn't been the same. Caught in a pickle on my way to third, but found forgiveness the third day Jesus arose. The devil is trying even harder now, 'cause now I'm headed for home. Headed for home. Now the game is almost over. The last inning is coming to a close. When my feet finally touch down at home. No more chances, this he knows. He only has this last stretch to try to stop me. Doing all he can to get me out. Jesus stepped in for the sacrifice. I'll make it home, there is no doubt. I've already tagged up at first, the first time I called on Jesus' name. I slid in the second I let him in my heart. Life hasn't been the same. Caught in a pickle on my way to third, but found forgiveness the third day Jesus arose. The devil is trying even harder now, 'cause now I'm headed for home. Almost over. The last inning is coming to a close. When my feet finally touch down at home. No more chances, this he knows. He only has this last stretch to try to stop me. Doing all he can to get me out. Jesus stepped in for the sacrifice. I'll make it home, there is no doubt. I've already tagged up the first time I called on Jesus' name. I slid in the second I let him in my heart. Life hasn't been the same. Caught in a pickle on my way to third, but found forgiveness the third day Jesus arose. The devil is trying even harder now, 'cause now I'm headed for home. Headed for home. Headed for home.
We are Madam Radar, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
She never missed a Sunday where she didn't pray. Never wanted to cross the line never one to disobey. She can brighten up any night with her sunshine smile. She's every bit a woman, though she's treated like a child. Grandma always told her, be nice and trust the Lord. But Little Red's been around these woods before. These wolves keep preying around on the ones they think are nice. Take advantage of their kindness, then stab them with a knife. One day they're gonna realize where the line is drawn. Better run before Little Red's kindness is all gone. When the sun goes down, the wolves come out, thinking they're so tough. They'll light your way with gasoline and bomb you with their love. But Grandma always told her, be nice and hold her tongue. But Little Red's got different plans. She's loaded like a gun. These wolves keep preying around on the ones they think are nice. Take advantage of their kindness, then stab them with a knife. One day they're gonna realize where the line is drawn. Better run before Little Red's kindness is all gone. Biggest big guys ain't covering up those eyes, so just go on goodbye, 'cause you ain't fooling Little Red. Oh, oh, oh. Biggest big guys ain't covering up those eyes, so just go on goodbye, 'cause you ain't fooling Little Red. Oh, these wolves keep playing around on the ones you think are nice. Take advantage of their kindness, then stab them with a knife. One day they're gonna realize where the line is drawn. Better run before Little Red. Kindness is all good. Biggest big guys ain't covering up those eyes, so just go on goodbye, 'cause you ain't fooling.
You're going to get to hear the story behind Little Red in an upcoming interview that I'm going to have with that artist right there. Her name is Anna Scott. Anna Scott Music is where you can find her all over social media. She's on TikTok too, a lot. I've been seeing lots of her good stuff and little teasers that make you want to hear the whole song. Go over to YouTube and check out Anna Scott as well. Her latest single is called Project. She's got a great video to that, and we're going to talk about all of that in our upcoming interview this summer. And you know what's cool about this weekend? Memorial Day weekend is the official start of the summer season, so I'm going to be playing lots of great summer songs too from here on through the summer. So it's going to be hot on the radio and hot this summer as well, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? How about this next song? It's pretty hot. His name is Brandon Malone. This is called Montana Sky on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Those city lights, well, they sure are bright. Even in the middle of the day, you can see them like it was night. Even when it's dark, you can't see those stars. Oh, but out of a place where they all stand apart. Under that Montana sky, with a mountain view, nothing but plains and woodlands, and riding horseback with you. Oh, but sitting here right now in this traffic makes me want to cry, 'cause I can't think about anything but you and that big Montana sky. to, but it don't hit you in the heart. Like under that Montana sky with a mountain view. Nothing but plains and woodlands and riding horseback with you. All but sitting here right now in this traffic makes me wanna cry. 'Cause I can't think about anything but you in that big Montana sky. Under that Montana sky with a mountain view. Nothing but plains and woodlands and riding horseback with you. All but sitting here right now in this traffic makes me wanna cry. 'Cause I can't think about anything but you. No, honey, I can't think about anything but you in that big Montana sky. Oh, that big Montana sky.
Nobody knows new country.
Like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, new country's best.
Break the silence, I'm leaving home. Take the back road, and I'll walk alone. Am I missing, or am I gone? No one sees me on this open road. Many miles I have traveled, many shores I have seen. Many paths I have taken, but none would lead you to me. I'll keep looking, I'll keep searching for a place where I feel complete. If it takes forever, I can't wait. I'm in no hurry, I'll find my way. And if you were to find me, if you were to see my life, I knew all the shoes I've worn out were worth my soulless pride. Oh, the road stretches forever, the lines merge and divide. The sun is setting on me, my stars appear to guide. I found it, what I'm looking for. It was sitting right on my front porch. Why didn't I see him? He was so clear, a falling star. He was my shining light. And now that he has found me, takes my hand and leads away. All these roads don't seem so lonely. His soul carries me away, carries me away, carries me away, carries me away.
Music from 49 Winchester, and you're listening to The Tim Kelly Show, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Big sun dropping, campfire popping, sand sticking to our skin. Guitars playing, you and me swaying, hoping that it never ends. Toe to toe, nose to nose, I can see myself in your sunglasses as the best day of my whole life passes. One lucky girl with a big old silly grin. These days it may be out of fashion, and I hope you don't mind me asking, can I see myself in your sunglasses again? So sorry, sweetheart, off to a bad start, tripping over you on the beach. And just like a dang fool, I fell down beside you. You were there laughing at me. You said hi, nearly died. I can see myself in your sunglasses as the first day of my whole life passes. One lucky girl with a big old silly grin. These days it may be out of fashion, and I hope you don't mind me asking, can I see myself in your sunglasses again? Tomorrow's forecast is more hot weather, but it'd be even better if we spend it together. I can see myself in your sunglasses as the best day of my whole life passes. One lucky girl with a big old silly grin. Ooh, yeah. These days it may be out of fashion, and I hope you don't mind me asking, can I see myself in your sunglasses again? Ooh, yeah, can I see myself in your sunglasses again? Oh, yeah, I wanna see myself in your sunglasses again.
Her name is Tracy Kennedy, Traci. She is also from north of the border in Canada. That is called In Your Sunglasses. Her future's so bright, she's going to need them sunglasses, that is for sure. She's going to have a great radio interview with yours truly also coming up this summer. Again, that full live interview schedule is at the bottom of the homepage at KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. Go check it out. Got some really good ones on there. This next gentleman's going to be with me on August the 15th. He is 17 years young, from Texarkana, Texas, and makes great traditional country music. Trying to Make a Name is the title of his brand new single out to radio. My good friend Anthony Price on The Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Traveling down the interstate, chasing a neon dream. It's a different set of white lines, but they all look the same. Well, I just crossed another county line, got a few more miles to go. I'll just keep these old wheels turning and turn up the radio. Well, I'm somewhere north of Dallas, headed into Old Cow Town. I'll be playing there till midnight, when the drinks run out. And when I'm through here singing, I'll be on the road again. Star State, trying to make a name. Well, the hours I spend driving give me lots of time to think about this crazy life I'm living. It can drive you to the brink. There's someone on the radio fueling this crazy dream. They'll help me to the next town and help to keep me sane. Well, I'm somewhere south of Dallas, headed into San Antonio. I'll be playing there till midnight when the drinks run out. And when I'm through here singing, I'll be on the road again. And I'll be somewhere around the Lone Star State, trying to make a name. Lord knows it ain't an easy road, but it's the only road for me. These empty bars and broken hearts will pay off one day, you'll see. Well, I'm somewhere west of Dallas, headed into Abilene. I'll be playing there till midnight when the drinks run out. And when I'm through here singing, I'll be on the road again. And I'll be somewhere around the Lone Star State, trying to make a name. Trying to make a name. Trying to make a name.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
You walked into the bar room and went straight to the jukebox. Well, I'd like to make my request before your quarter drops. You see, I'm trying to enjoy myself, and I'll try to be polite. There's just one thing on my mind, and to make me feel just right, well, I need real country music to get me through the night. Some Haggard and Jones would make me feel alright. So let those twin fiddles play, let that steel guitar cry. Some real country music to get me through the night. Appreciate it and how you're concerned. I'll order us some cold ones while we watch those memories burn. It puts my mind at ease when I hear those legends play. From Sing Me Back Home to He Stopped Loving Her Today. Well, I real country music to get me through the night. Some Haggard and Jones would make me feel alright. So let those twin fiddles play, let that steel guitar cry. Some real country music to get me through the night. Some real country music to get me through the night.
His name is Daniel Cogwin. That is real country music, and that happens to be the title of the song. That's exactly what he makes, and we're going to talk about his great music in an upcoming interview this summer as well. Once again, I've got some great radio interviews coming up, and you're hearing a bunch of the music from those artists. They're going to be on the show real soon, so stick around, will you? Every Thursday and Friday night, we go live on the air at 7 p.m. Central Time on my website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Below the Radio Boss player on the homepage of my website, you'll see a QR code. Scan that with your mobile device, and you can take that live audio with you wherever you go. You can travel with it in your car and listen to the live shows down the road. We don't want you texting and driving either. Be safe out there, especially on this Memorial Day weekend, and don't drink and drive. We want to see you back here next week for Thursday and Friday night right here on KICR Indie Country Radio and the Tim Kelly Show. Man, lots of male, female talent today on the radio, and it has been a great show. We're not done yet. Let's play a couple of more songs. This young lady is Maddie Rose. This is called Still Gone on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
You could be the rain from a cloud above me, to look down, touch my face one more time, to only be the ground you walk over, see you walk away again would do just fine, 'cause even you saying goodbye, still the sweetest sound. You did me wrong, but you can never do no harm. There's something in your smile that keeps me holding on to still loving you while you're still gone. Now when we're out, you act like you don't see me. I'm happy just to know you know I'm here. You left nothing but the you leaving memory. Thank God I know your memory ain't going nowhere. 'Cause even you saying goodbye, still the sweetest sound. You did me wrong, but you can never do no harm. There's something in your smile keeps me holding on to still loving you while you're still gone. They say I should hate you for how you went away, but true love don't fade. 'Cause even you saying goodbye is still the sweetest sound. You did me wrong, but you can never do no harm. Something in your smile keeps
listening to Tim Kelly on Indie Country Radio.
Till my heart is over you. This loneliness won't leave me alone. There's no one I call my own. I left for you without thinking twice. As I was leaving, I didn't look back. Too busy thinking of memories gone past. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over till my heart is over you. Too many miles from home, I left there all alone. Thought I was leaving all my troubles behind. Now I'm out here in Neverland. Oh, then someday you'll understand. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over till my heart is over It's not over. It's not over. It's not over till my heart is over you. It's not over till my heart is over you. It's not over till my heart is over
Her name is Connie Munson. She is from the Sunshine State in Florida, and that is a hit song right there called It's Not Over. Well, it's almost over, ladies and gentlemen, but we've got time for one more song. Connie Munson, by the way, is on the board of advisors for the upcoming Branson Opry, a show that we're putting together for Branson and the rest of the world, as well as this next artist. I sit by her yesterday when we had our meeting down there in Branson, Missouri, the live show capital of the world. She is from Rogers, Arkansas, and her latest single out to radio is called When I Was 16. My good friend Sharice Carver on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on New Music Friday.
Black mascara down your face. Coming home from school a little late. You said, Mom, you just can't understand. It's been too long. Just listen to me. We're not that different. Let me tell you my rendition. When I was 16, all that I cared about was if the boy I liked would ask me out. Getting ready for the high school prom, we weren't copying TikTok dances, we were making our own. There were the mean girls, there were the mean boys, there were the good days and bad. When I was 16, when I was 16. Black mascara down my face. Coming home from school a little late. I didn't make the team that all my friends were on. We didn't have phones or social platforms. They started rumors. They called me bad names. Fights we had were face to face. as if the boy I liked would ask me out. Getting ready for the high school prom, we were copying TikTok dances, we were making our own. There were the mean girls, there were the mean boys, there were the good days and bad when I was 16. And say it didn't matter anyway. When I was 16, all that I cared about was if the boy I liked would ask me. Getting ready for the high school prom, we were copying TikTok dances, we were making our own. There were the mean girls, there were the mean boys, there were the good days and bad when I was 16. When I was 16. Black mascara down my face, coming home from school a little late when I was 16.
Once again, that is the brand new single out to radio for my good friend Sharice Carver. It is called When I Was 16. When I was 16, I wanted to be in radio. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm playing Sharice Carver and getting to meet her in person yesterday. It's been a fun show tonight. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it immensely, and we had a couple of great radio interviews tonight as well. I want to thank those special guests, Terry Mellinson and Flo Durrell, for being on the show tonight. Join me again next Thursday and Friday. We'll hit the airwaves both nights at 7 p.m. Central Time for Triple Play Thursday, where every artist gets played 3 times in a row all show long, and then New Music Friday, same thing, 7 o'clock p.m. next Friday night. You all have a great, safe, and great Memorial Day weekend, and the Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions, and like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Have a safe, happy Memorial Day weekend, and until then, we'll see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
Put you in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. Turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I can take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll. So turn